See, your camera's so much nicer than mine. All right. Yes, I gotta upgrade my phone. So, all right. So what's up? I'm Joe.
And I'm Eve.
Welcome back to the channel. So everyone's celebrating out with the old and with the new. So we're remembering cherished memories, lessons learned from 2024, and then gonna share plans going into 2025, aspirations, things that we're looking forward to. I know people do goals and resolutions and whatever. I don't know. We're not going to get into the semantics. All we know is we still have things to look forward to.
For sure.
Don't you? Everyone, no matter what you call it, you're looking forward to something because it's a blessing to be here and to have a future to look forward to. So, what's one thing for 2024 you're grateful for being an accomplishment, something?
Well, I'm grateful for me finally being able to get my passport because it's been on
Yes.
my mind for quite a while, and I tried a couple of times, but I never finished the process online. But finally, last year, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get my passport because I'm tired of that holding me back from like traveling. Because if you don't have it, starting the process and all that, when you need it, it usually seems like the process is longer.
Yeah.
But I'm grateful that when I started the process, after I finally decided to do it for real, it only took me like a month, I would say, from when I applied online to me holding my passport. So that was really amazing, and I got help from people that I didn't expect, and they made the process just like super easy.
Good.
And I got my passport, so I'm looking forward to traveling a lot this year. I already have things in my bucket list and our bucket list. And we hope maybe before the end of this year we'll be able to, because that's also and the goal that we have.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Seeing more of the world, because what's your passport for anyone who's new? What country?
Tanzania.
You got her Tanzanian passport. If you're new here, welcome. We live in Zanzibar currently. So
Yeah.
she just got her Tanzanian passport. Allows you to go to how many countries you think?
Over 70. I haven't really exactly by somewhere over 70 countries that I just need to get. Mula, pesa,
There's a lot to see.
in my bag,
Yes.
and beyond.
Yes. So we got places to go. And you know what? Okay, so that leads to one of my favorite memories was traveling again and seeing some more of Dar es Salaam, because Dar es Salaam City is where we went last year when she went to get her passport at the government building. So we were there for, I guess it was just a weekend, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just a weekend. So I got to meet her friend Anne. Hey Anne, if you see this, that was a fun trip. We did a lot in just 3 days. Had never been to Airbnb before, so that was a cool experience.
Yeah, and you actually booked it yourself.
That's right, I booked it, so I got the Airbnb app now. It's one of my favorite pastimes is going in here and just checking places, bookmarking places. I've been bookmarking places all over the continent, all over the world, and it's, I don't know, man. I done got bit by a bug, and I don't need no medicine for that, for travel. So we did that. Went to like Cocoa Beach.
Yeah.
That was fun. We had nice, I guess it would, Japanese food, the ramen, the Japanese ramen. Had you had that before or not?
No, I've never had the ramen before.
I don't remember where we went, but it was great.
It was around Shoppers Masaki, I think. There is a restaurant there. Cannot remember the name for sure, but I think it was around Shoppers in Masaki.
Okay, it was good. It was really, really good.
And what were the white?
We had beef dumplings, or maybe it was chicken, but she loved it.
Beef.
It was beef. We even had them for breakfast with breakfast. We took it home. We had eggs and all that regular breakfast stuff.
Actually, let me remember when we ordered, we got there. I personally didn't know that Chinese, bless you all, are super generous with their food.
Yes.
And
Or
so
well, I guess this was Japanese since they had ramen.
Yeah, it was Japanese.
Because they had the ramen.
But I said it was Chinese. Whichever.
I think we got it wrong. We were reminded ramen is Japanese. Correct us if we got it wrong.
For sure.
But it had been a while since I'd had Japanese food, and as I recall, last I had it was in Los Angeles, maybe 3-4 years ago, and that was definitely Japanese. So, go ahead.
But yeah, they were generous. So we ended up
very
ordering,
generous. Big
ordering
bowls.
2 big bowls.
We only needed the one.
We wouldn't even have finished the one.
No, we would between the
We
two
would.
of us.
We
Between
would.
the two of us, we would have finished it.
But I felt like that was a lot of food.
It was a
We
lot.
had it for midnight. We had it for breakfast. For breakfast the next day, and I think
Yeah, we had a little bit of the
We
dumpling.
kind of threw some food off because we couldn't finish even for breakfast.
Yeah,
It was still a lot.
it was a lot, but it was really good.
I love the dumplings for sure, and the sauce. The sauce was amazing.
Yeah, the sauce was great.
Yeah.
So that was cool. Do you remember anything else we did for that amazing trip?
I went for some shopping before we went there. Well,
Oh,
I did
yeah.
some shopping.
Got some
I'm
shopping,
glad
yeah.
that I have you and you went with me.
Yeah.
We also
We did some street food as well. I
yeah, we
forgot where
did.
we were, but we like did some market shopping as I recall.
we were in Makumbusho. We went to Makumbusho.
Yeah.
We were around the area, so we went to Makumbusho. I did some shopping. We went for a movie.
Yeah, we did. We saw. Did we see 2 movies or 1?
We saw
Two.
two.
I think
We
we
went-
saw Furiosa, Mad
Yeah.
Max,
Yeah.
and Bad Boys. I guess Bad Boys 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we saw that at Mlimani City. Always a good time
To go.
to go there, shop, watch a movie, catch something to eat, some KFC.
Do we have KFC? I think we do. We? I don't know.
We might
We
have,
might
but
have.
it's always good when you go there. So yes, we did in Mlimani City. That was also cool. Had a fun because we did it early 2024. I don't remember how early, but it was early enough that I remember we had a fun morning on the balcony overlooking the city, and we were just talking about blessings. We were talking about our families. We were talking about goals we still had
Yeah.
for the rest of the year and just going forward. And that was early 2024. So I really loved that trip very, very much.
Yeah. And another experience is I was being in that same space for over the weekend. That was a really good
Yeah,
experience.
that was good. That
Cooking
was good.
together, preparing things
Shopping.
together, shopping together.
We love cooking together. If you haven't
Yeah.
seen it, if you're new here, check out our cooking video here on the channel. We love doing that. My brother makes an appearance as well. But we love cooking, and I'm learning more about Swahili food with her and her family. So yeah.
So yeah, that was one amazing memory for 2024. Well, I also remember this time last year, we're just coming from a really amazing trip that we did. We went to my village. I think we covered
Yeah.
it in one of the videos. I think. We did.
I think we have
Yeah,
in
we
certain
mentioned.
shorts. I don't know if we've gone that deep. But
Yeah.
Please share.
It was nice to travel with him for the first time.
Yeah.
And
That was late 2023
yeah.
into 2024.
Yeah, so it was really nice.
Yeah.
I think this time we're pretty much coming back.
Yeah.
We're coming back
Yeah.
from the trip. So that is also a nice memory.
Oh, that's what it was. We did go to Tanga for our friend's wedding last year. But I knew there was one. There's so much travel, thankfully, that's happened that we've been blessed to do. And sometimes the trips, they run into each other.
Yeah.
So my parents and my brother got to experience Tanga for the first time. It was my second time experiencing Tanga.
Yeah.
So shout out to Grace.
Yeah.
Your wedding was amazing.
It was.
Mainland food. The food was great. It was great to see you and your family. That was really awesome. Being on the bus again was always an adventure. My parents experienced it for the first time, just seeing lush green countryside of Tanzania. I saw some monkeys one morning at the Airbnb, actually, in the trees. That was really cool.
That's cool.
Seeing the wildlife.
And we were able to go to the Amboni Caves. We had a
Yes, we
shop
went
for
there.
that.
Yeah,
That was an interesting experience.
that was interesting. Being underground. Did you like it?
At first, but
Did you
I don't
hate it?
really like the bats because I don't have a really good story with bats. But a lot of bats in the
Yeah,
cave.
a lot of bat cave.
Yeah, there were a lot of them, and the smell just got me.
Yeah.
But what scared me was the narrow tunnel that we had to go through.
Yes,
It's
we
almost
did
like I
have to
saw
go
my
through it.
life in space.
Yeah, it was a little tough. If you got claustrophobia, don't do no cave diving or none of that. Okay, stick to your strengths. We were all adventurous. My parents, they're both over 60. They did it too.
Yeah,
We
I was
were.
actually thinking of your mom and dad, but your mom was behind me, and she was the one encouraging me to Dad, just keep going.
She did.
She did.
Yes,
I
she
was
did.
like, oh my god.
We were all together in it. Okay, we bonded.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, and maybe it was like a 2 hour experience itself. It didn't take that long to drive up there.
Mm-hmm.
We had to be careful. It had rained, so there was mud and stuff. We didn't want the car to get stuck. Thankfully, it did not. Our driver friend was great, but it was beautiful out there. There was also like a river or something.
Yeah, it was
There's
a
more
river.
places to tour, like in Trek. And I think when we finished, a big group of people was coming right behind us. They all had matching shirts. Maybe it was
I
a
think it was a church group or something.
church group, family reunion, something like that. So you're right. Nice, babe.
Yeah,
That was fun.
Nice. It was fun, interesting, and it was, it was quite interesting. That's the word I can use.
It was. No, it was interesting.
But yeah, those
So that was cool.
Yeah. Another cool memory that we have for 2024.
Mm-hmm.
What was I looking?
Oh, while you're thinking, family business got registered.
Ooh.
Our family business got registered. So we are registered official consultants now, talking about travel. So we do that more on my family channel, Awaken with Mark. But that was big. That was really big. We wanted to get that done before 2024, tax season, things like that. Well, American tax season, I don't know how it works here. In America, it's March, I don't know, or the West, I don't know about here. Is there a time for taxes here?
Honestly, I didn't know. I have to research, but I think yes.
Okay. But we'll get into that some other time. Some tax things, business things work differently in different places of the world for when it's time to file things, how things work, so
But I think here it's almost every yearly, depending on the business. People pay monthly or every year.
Yeah, for us it's definitely annual. There might be some
it's annual
monthly taxes as well. But it's super early now, so don't worry, I'm not behind on anything. She's not behind on anything. But that was big, our family to get registered like that, cross every T, dot every I. We're learning a lot about being responsible in that way for money, for bringing, expertise and stories to people, to networking. Maybe I'll share more about that in the future. Maybe we can share more about that in the future if you guys are interested in that. But that was huge. I'm glossing over some of it because it's setting it up is kind of like when you are registering for college or when you're doing something that's very tedious. It's like it's in one ear, out the other. Because you just want to get it done.
Yeah.
So then when people ask you about it, it's like you're like, huh? You're kind of in a haze. You don't really remember. Because the point is, you graduated. The point is, the business is registered or whatever the thing was. So that was big. That was big for us.
It is.
So yeah.
Oh, I just remembered something else. I was able to have the first cohort for Swahili.
Yes. That's right. That was last year.
Yeah, that was last year.
What was that like, babe?
That was really amazing. Like, I felt so accomplished.
You should, yeah.
From having it as an idea and running it, what are you guys, and you're live and you're killing with things, into finally having students. That was the very first time I ever had live Zoom call with students. And that was, because I've taught in school, so teaching was a new experience, but teaching online was definitely an experience.
It was.
And I'm glad one of my students,
Yes.
are really proud, and they, because we're just covering conversation on Swahili basics.
Yes, to help you get by.
To help you get by, and I'm so sure he can get by.
Yeah, no, yeah, I can. I'm always using different words like ndio, yes, maji, water. There are different ways to say water, like drinking water versus like washing your hands water. Because like washing your hands in a lot of local restaurants is actually like a basin. So it's common to like, I guess, ask for the correct water. There's like what mpenzi and kipenzi kind of mean the same thing, right?
Yeah.
And what are those? Those are endearments, right?
Yeah, they're just endurance. Because mpenzi or kipenzi is almost like saying over the same thing, but making it more.
Like what? Like what is it actually saying?
So mpenzi sometimes, because we girls and some other people can use mpenzi generally. It means my lover. But they can use it differently. But kipenzi means someone who's like dear, super dear.
Or honey, or so. It's kind of because I hear you and other ladies say it like in restaurant settings, even in business settings, an endearment or So I know some of those words. I'm drawing a blank because I'm on camera now. But I do, if there's certain word, like, okay, if we're ordering food, if I want rice, I know Wally's cooked rice.
What is uncooked rice?
Is it in Chile?
Yeah.
Yeah, in Chile is uncooked rice. So it's like if you're at the market and you're buying like a kilo of uncooked rice, it'd be in Chile. If you're at the restaurant ordering cooked rice, I just said it, Wally. I know ng'ombe is beef.
Ng'ombe is beef?
Isn't it beef? Or cow. It's cattle, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Sorry.
But then nyama.
Nyama is beef.
Yeah, nyama is beef.
Okay. I say
That could
ng'ombe
be,
more often.
Yeah.
So mbuzi is goat, which is really good. I know amnashita is another way to say no problem. Sawa is okay. Haya is also okay in different settings. So I won't get into all of it, but yeah, thankfully I hold on to as much as I can. I try to get the pronunciations right so that I can get by in the market when we're out in town. And this year, I want you to be able to do another cohort.
Yeah, we're working on that
Hopefully
actually.
there's a online course, full-fledged in the future, hopefully, that we can create together. And I just want to get better and better because I want to be fluent one day.
You will. You're
You know,
getting there.
So I just try to use it as often as I can. But yeah, babe, you had your first cohort, online teacher, Zoom, the whole family came together, and I think a lot of people got a lot out of it to just navigate life in Tanzania and Zanzibar in everyday life. So yeah. What do you say we maybe share a couple things we want to get into, because we weren't trying to be on too long, but what's something that you're looking forward to this year?
For sure. This year,
2025.
honestly, on a personal note, I am looking for me being more positive, having a more positive mindset. Not that I was negative or anything, but being more positive about myself and about things that I do, changing my mindset toward things and how I approach things. So that's one thing that I truly want to work on this year. But also I have some projects that I'm working on. Just going back to like memory of like 2024, we were able to register a company with my brother and some other people.
Nice.
Yeah. Thank you. So I hope that this year we're able to like really get it running, because we were able to do some things, and I hope this year we're able to cover quite a lot of other things that we have in store for the organization.
Are you able to say what it is yet?
Oh yeah.
What do you offer people?
So basically, we are a non-government organization aiming at helping people, specifically in a new village that we'll move to, which is definitely something that I would love to cover, because in another video, we will move shortly to a different village, and they're experiencing a lot of issue with water. So what we're trying to do is making sure that people have access to safe, clean water by either providing them tanks for reserving rainwater, which actually helped my mom quite a lot this year. We're also empowering girls and women, girls in schools, making them feel more confident. We're also based in education. There's actually a website which I will share, which has a lot more other things, but we're mainly aiming at reaching and helping people to like cope with the environment that they move to, the new environment, and helping them to get all the services that they need.
That's great.
Yeah, we'll share the website so there will be more info in there.
Yes.
But yeah, I hope this year we're able to do more projects. And it's a charity actually. It's a charity organization. So yeah, we'll come up with more info. There was also another company that we're working on, Jungles. I hope this year we're able to actually really run it for sure, because last year we did with registrations and other things. But this year I hope we're able to really like have it off the ground and running. It's a hospitality company, so yeah, we do hospitality and safaris.
And safari tourism. Yep. And I remember an article came out. They do emphasis on wellness and nature as well, so they really make sure to incorporate that, because it's so good to be out in nature, be in the fresh air, be in the foliage, be around animals, safe animals if we can, just different things in the sunshine. And you know, we kind of take it for granted in the fast-paced world, but that's one of the things I love about being here. Slower pace.
Yeah.
I love what you and your colleagues are doing, what you and your brother are doing as well in the two different companies. Keep it in the family. That's beautiful. Something I'm looking forward to. More travel, for sure. I want to see more of the continent. Would love to see Uganda. Again, been there before actually, but I'd like to go again. I was only there for a weekend. We had plans to go there. I'd love to check out Kenya. Love to visit South Africa. Those are a few off the top for me that I'd like to do. What about you?
Well, pretty much the same. South Africa, definitely. Kenya, Uganda, those are easy. But I had other things like, I think we should actually review. Going to Australia,
Yeah.
in Italy or France.
Two of my
whichever one.
brothers went there.
Yeah, whichever
Australia
one's
and
first.
Italy.
Yeah. But yeah, I definitely want to go to Kenya and Uganda, but those are like resorts. So,
Nice.
yeah.
Okay. I'd also like to do more writing as well. I have some other stuff with that, but I won't say just yet. A little secret. But I'm trying to be writing more often for the channel, for my family business, and some other areas. So you got to write every day, even if it's just journaling. So I want to be doing that. Want to be creating more with you. I know we've been slacking somewhat, but you were on leave. You were with your family.
Yeah.
Camera and live life so that we can come back, give fun stories, things that we want to do, you know. But really want to help more people in the family business be able to live abroad permanently without having to go back to their home country, America or otherwise. Implement those good strategies so that people can enjoy long term. So those are some of the things that I really want to do going into the new year, going into 2025 for sure. Want to accomplishment-wise, want to continue to get closer to my boo, closer to God, closer to the Most High as well. Want to keep up with our regiment. We've been reading Proverbs daily together. If you've never heard of that, it's cool. It's like 31 chapters, and it's like 30 to 31 days in every month. So it's a fun practice to read one proverb every day. So we do that. We've been doing that together past 2-3 days. We started on the 31st actually.
Yeah.
I think so. Just little things like that. So some of it's big, some of it's small, but it's what we want to do. We'd love to hear what y'all want to do. What more do you want to become, and what more do you want to do going into 2025? Because the fresh slate is great. It is fun. Renewal is the point. That's what it is. Renewal is the point, and it's nice to be able to renew and have a second chance at doing amazing things. So, yeah. I also, of course, want to see more of the island, more of Zanzibar.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Sorry if you're new here. We didn't say. Okay, we currently live in Zanzibar. I want to see more of Zanzibar and Tanzania, like the more national parks. I want to do that. No more caves.
I'll think about it.
All right, you won't think about it. So there's more, because this is a huge country. Your country is very big.
Very huge. We haven't, even myself, I haven't covered all of it. I tried traveling in my uni days, but I haven't covered most of the country. So I still also need, I do need to do some traveling in the country and cover some other regions that I wasn't able to cover.
Yeah.
But also want to go back to the same ones, because some of them are really, really interesting and really amazing for me, and I would want to see it with you again.
So I don't know. Is that it for now?
Well, one other big goal I'm looking for to recording finally one big EP or album, however that is. So this
She's
year,
a music lover and a musician. These aren't hers, but she's learning the guitar as well.
Yeah, his dad is trying to teach me.
Yeah, he's teaching her. So they do music together.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna get that done. Man.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we're gonna get that done.
And I have my videographer here, so we're
Yes.
taking some videos
Yes.
and some clips here and there. to include in, the promotional things before I finally release the entire album.
Yes. We'll have to. I can link. Want me to link your song?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I can. I
Sorry,
don't.
I'm
What's it
muted.
called again?
Nisi Aibike.
Yeah. I can hear the song by head, but I couldn't remember the title. So, yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful song. So, yeah, I'll link that in the description if y'all want to check that out. That's super. Okay. No, we're gonna get that done, babe. So. Yeah.
Those are like off on my head, top of my head. For now, I mean, we have way, way bigger goals. For me, at least, I have
Sure.
long term, short term. But I was just mentioning randomly. But yeah, as he said, when you're starting a new year, you need to have grounds to what you're gonna do, like what things you want to accomplish. So it's like having a to-do list,
Yeah.
but just like it's the entire year, so it keeps you in check of how far you've been with the
Accountable.
things. Yeah.
Literally recording it right here. Like, okay, so when we play it back in like 6 months,
Yeah,
we'll be like, how are we doing? Not that it's a competition, not that it's a rush, but tomorrow's not promised, so it's good to live it up and do the things, that can make you feel alive.
For sure.
Going after the things you want.
Yeah.
See?
So yeah, I guess that's all I have for today to share.
Okay.
For me, on my end, with some memories, there's a lot. We could cover the entire hour,
Yeah.
covering on things that we enjoyed, but those were some of the things. We didn't even have to say the bad things. Does it mean 2024 was a great year? It was.
2024 was a great year. I mean, I did, well, one bad thing that I'm making you did remind me, into a blessing. I had hurt my foot really bad. I overstretched it, plantar fasciitis. I stretched some very key tissue that makes you be able to run and jump and stuff like that. Do your stretches. If you're a super introvert like me, it's okay to get out the house and hike, swim, all of that stuff, which I like to do. Oh yeah, I want to become a stronger swimmer this year actually. So, but yeah, I was down for the count most of 2024.
Yeah.
I started to get out and about around June, July. Okay, so maybe half actually, not most of it.
Yeah.
Half of it. The first half, it was quite a surprise. Worst pain I've ever been in. I've actually broken a bone before. Nothing was broken this time, but I was laid up. I was on bed rest for most of the year, and so it caused me to slow down in an already slow rhythm of life here. Things slow, pull here on the island. You and my parents nursed me back to health. The doctors were great. Visited me here, not visited, tended to me here for several days, different checkups and things. And over time, just been strengthening the ligaments, the tissues, the muscle. I still get some soreness if I overwalk because I just went 6 months without really walking. So even now, even though I've been walking more, the latter half of 2024, it's still not the way it should be. So I want to rebuild the strength in that so that I can resume walks because I want to get back to our walks together. We still do them, just not to the extent and as walking for long, because there's a lot of beauty here as I used to, and I want to, God willing, get that back. So that really, kind of put me on my butt for 2024, but I learned to take it slow. I learned to, I love to read, so I was reading more and researching more about the things I want to do with business, with writing, with how to be a better boyfriend, with how to be a better friend, better son. I just tried to compensate with more reflection, more journal time, more writing, more communicating with people. And I learned it's okay to slow down. I learned again, it's okay to slow down, but I learned that it was serious adversity. Moving abroad, there's going to be a lot of logistical adversity, but health adversity, I started getting more into like herbalism. Your mom had lent me, gave me some herbs, so I was working on, being mobile, herbs, gut health and things like that. Sorry, I'm rambling on, but I missed the sun. I wasn't able to be out in the sun a lot. So I was so glad to get that back with being out and about, taking walks and things. And I really learned more about like my health, our health, muscle health, leg health, mobility, muscles, all of that stuff. So I'm turning that into a blessing going into the week.
And I pray that you finally, get
Thank you.
complete healing.
Okay.
So you're able to move and go anywhere you want to go without always remembering, oh, I don't have to walk too much because I don't want to strain my tissue and stuff.
Thank you, baby.
That
Thank
was
you.
tough. It was tough to watch you being sick and dealing with all that. It wasn't easy.
It was rough. She was a trooper. Whole family was a trooper. I'm so glad that I'm living in the situation that I was, so that my family could help take care of me and get me back on my feet. So yeah, stretch. Okay, you got one body. It needs to take care of it. Always be getting some movement in. So I guess with that, that's it for now.
I had my detox for
Ooh,
2020.
speaking of health. Okay, we'll end with that. Go ahead.
I had my detox.
The Maasai
intense
herbs. Ooh.
Detox. Thank you, Mom. I know sometimes you watch things maybe you might not understand, but thank you. Asante Simon.
Santa Sana Mama.
That was amazing. I actually feel really, really good and light going into this new
Yeah.
year because it was intense.
That's good. Oh yeah, we did both see the nutritionist,
Yeah.
local nutritionist, before you went on detox. After I started being mobile again, so we've been taking more fruits, heavy on the fruits and vegetables, the life-giving, nutritious foods. We've been doing that. It's a lot better for you. For her, it's a no thing, but for me, you know, coming here, I was raised. You know, my mom's a health nut, so I was raised on fruits and vegetables a lot more. But it's even better here, where you have like not so many GMOs and weird stuff and super fruit, you know, in a bad way, stuff like that. So we've been really getting on our health, going into the end of 2024, going into 2025.
That is actually our biggest goal. One
It
of
is,
our
isn't it?
biggest goals.
One of our
Staying
biggest goals,
healthy.
yeah, staying healthy, you know, just really gaining as much energy as we can through these rich, nutritious foods, not eating out as much, putting down the sugar. She's doing really great putting down the sugar. I put down the soda, where I'm only having like maybe 3 or so a month or something like that. You know, I'm trying to put down the soda, take a break from the ice cream and cake and stuff like that, and just have them at strategic times, because health is super, super important. So yeah, that is like our biggest, or one of our biggest goals going into 2025. So take care of your bodies, get sleep, okay? Rest up, you know. So do y'all comment, you know, if you want, we'd love to hear from you. Comment, you know, do you have any favorite memories from 2024? Do you have an important lesson you learned in 2024? And are you looking forward to anything in 2025? We'd love to hear about it and cheer you on.
For sure.
This is great. Thanks for joining us on this live. I'm Joe.
And I'm Eve.
And we'll see you guys on the next video. We have others. If you're new here, binge our videos. Tell us what more you want to see. And we'll see you on the next video. Be blessed, y'all. Bye-bye.
Asante. Bye.
Bye-bye.